So on number 12, it's asking us to find the derivative how many times? 5 times. So let's do our first one, and I'm going to write off this side right here. F prime of x. Manage your space however you want. What is the derivative of x to the power 5? 5x to the power of 4. And the second derivative from that answer, it's going to be 20x to the power of 3. And then my third derivative will be 60x squared. And then our fourth derivative, I'm going to use Roman numeral. You can write the physical number if you want. 120x. And then my fifth derivative is simply going to be 120. Okay, what number was after that one? 33? 20 how many?
24.
24, yes. Okay, Hamilton, go to read number 24 out loud, please.
Find the values for x for all points on the graph of f of x equals x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x minus 16, at which the slope of the tangent line is 4.
So slope of the tangent line is 4, so our slope is equal to 4. So we want to go ahead and find our slope, because original function is f of x, slope is f prime of x. What is the derivative of x cubed? 3x squared, and then we get minus 4x plus 5. And the slope is our f prime of x. So we're going to plug that number in.
So f prime of 4.
So 4 is equal to. And then we want to go ahead and solve for 0, because when you have a trinomial, typically we're factoring. So if I subtract 4 on both sides, we get 0 is equal to 3x squared minus 4x. Is that plus 1? All right. Do y'all need help factoring out by grouping? Has it been a while? Kind of?
Might as well.
Okay, might as well. All right. A plus C is 3. The middle is negative 4. What two numbers will satisfy the condition? 4 and 1? Negative 3, negative 1. So my grouping states the following. I'm going to write all on the bottom. Hopefully you have enough room. You keep the first term, keep the last term, and you split the middle with the variable x, and then we group. That's an arrow. And when I group, we're going to get 3x comes out, and I have x minus 1. The next one we have minus 1, x minus 1. So we have 3x minus 1, x minus 1 is equal to 0. If you solve for x on both of them, we get first one is 1/3, second one is 1, and done. What number was after that? 33 part A, I mean, not A, B, but CD, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to my original so I can put up the work. Is everyone good on this one? About? All right, moving. All right, let me see if I can use my thick marker on this as well. Maybe this color. So part C says, how long does it take before the ball to land? When the ball lands, that means our y is equal to what number? 0. So what we are going to do is take the original function and say 0 is equal to 128t minus 16t squared. And that is going to be a calculator portion. So I'm going to type in 0 in y1. And then the function into y2. And let's go ahead and start with zoom 6 to make it 10 by 10. So the graph is starting here, going up somewhere. So let's go to our window, make our y max at some number. Someone give me a number. 200. And then on our window, we saw the right side, so I think I'm just going to graph. Now, do I really need that maximum if I'm really looking for this point? But I wanted you guys to see the little parabola on there. Second calc 5, and I'm going to go to the right. And when you are intersecting, make sure you have y1 and y2. Inner 1, 2, and 3 times. And that's going to give us 8 seconds. Was the answer of the previous one given as 48?
No, she said we have to plug it in ourselves.
And she is me, right? All right, let's go on to the next one. Past tense, yes. Part D says, what is the ball's velocity? Let's go ahead and box velocity. Our velocity is v prime of t. And our velocity is also IROC, meaning instantaneous rate of change, as h is approaching 0. So if we're looking at IROC, is that part A or part B? Part A. Part A is IROC. So we are going to use that formula and plug in the 8 when the ball lands. So we know t is equal to 8. So I have v of 8. And I shouldn't have put it in the prime. I meant to really say the velocity is the prime of the height, prime of the h. So let me go ahead and perfect this. So I'm going to re-explain. Velocity is the original function's derivative. So I have h prime. And velocity is denoted by v of t. Because the original function wasn't a v of t, then it'd be v prime, but that's not the case. So let's go ahead and plug it in. And from the part A, it says 128 minus 32 times 8. And someone type that in.
No, 128 minus 32 times 8.
It should give us some negative number. 128 feet per second. And yes, the ball's being dropped, and that's where the negative is coming from. Were there any that I circled that we had to go over, or are we good? Good?